What up, y'all? This your boy JB, aka Spoken, and I am here with another thing of unspoken truth. So we got some breaking news right now. We got some serious news, and I got some things to point out. Y'all know I don't bash on this thing. I'm only here to point out the stuff that everybody needs to take as tangible information. All right. So check it out. Antonio Brown. I thought I was done talking about this dude. You know, if y'all didn't know, he had a very chaotic summer. Especially over the past weekend, this past weekend. He left the Raiders. He was released. They let him go. He was signed to the Patriots. He didn't play week 1 because he didn't know the playbook, and because, you know, it was too soon. He's expected to play week 2. Now it doesn't seem like it's about to happen because it says right here on ESPN.com, Antonio Brown accused of sexual assault. Now that's some crazy junk. Now let me just go ahead and read it all. Alright, I'm gonna read it all to y'all and we're gonna get down to the bottom of it. Antonio Brown has been accused of sexually assaulting his former trainer, according to a lawsuit filed Tuesday in the Southern District of Florida. In the lawsuit, a copy of which was reviewed by ESPN, Brown's former trainer, Brittany Taylor, accuses the newly signed New England Patriots receiver of sexually assaulting her on 3 separate occasions in 2017 and 2018. The first alleged incident came in June 2017, with Taylor saying Brown exposed himself and kissed her without consent at one of his Pittsburgh area homes. A month later, while at Brown's home in his native Miami, Taylor alleges in the lawsuit Brown masturbated near her without her knowledge and ejaculated on her back, then later bragged about it in a series of text messages. In May 2018, after a night out at Miami area club, Taylor says she went back to Brown's home in Miami to use the bathroom and grab some food, and the receiver forced her down onto a bed, pushed her face into the mattress, and forcibly raped her. Brown's lawyer stated that the receiver and Taylor were involved in a consensual personal relationship. Any sexual interaction with Mr. Brown was entirely consensual. In a tweet on Tuesday, Heitner said that Brown will leave no stone unturned and will aggressively defend himself, including on all of his rights and countersuits. Taylor was a gymnast at Central Michigan, where Brown attended college. According to the lawsuit, they met in a Bible study group at the school and stayed friends, then fell out of touch for several years before reconnecting in June 2017, with Brown hiring Taylor to assist in his physical training. In the lawsuit, Taylor says she believed their relationship was of a brother and sister type and acted accordingly. The alleged incidents have left Taylor suffering near daily panic attacks and suicidal ideation, per the lawsuit. She is seeking $75,000. As a rape victim of Antonio Brown, deciding to speak out has been an incredibly difficult decision, Taylor said in a statement. I have found strength in my faith, my family, and from the accounts of other survivors of sexual assault. And that ain't even all, y'all. I see a screenshot of a text message that allegedly Antonio Brown sent her at 5:52 p.m. on June 29th. Now, I ain't gonna lie, this sound like some Florida nigga shit, because I'm from Florida, and y'all know our waters ain't right. But I'm gonna read it like a Florida boy, and this ain't shitting on Antonio Brown. I'm just gonna read it because I just see it the way I see it, alright? I'm gonna try to read it like a Florida boy. I jacked my dick on your back, slept with you in bed. Fuck your knowledge, bitch. I been all pro before I even knew you. You hit me up online, bitch, crying. I ain't even hit you up. You never left my house since you had a hotel. You fell asleep on my couch. Fuck out of here. My baby mama trick your dumb ass. Blast me. You a failure telling everybody you own a gym. What, you gonna blast? Don't fucking write my phone, you lying bitch. Thought it was easy to get a come up using God alias fake ass hoe. You and your mama thought y'all hoes had a come up. Fuck out of here. Don't write my team. Thanks for giving her control of your life for 3 weeks. Next time you and your mama plotting on a come up, make sure you all hoes pick the right man, dumbass hoes. Maybe somebody you already fucked your mama. Maybe somebody you already fucked your mama controlling your life like she gonna help the come up. You failed as a gymnast. You a nobody. Me and somebody laugh about this shit. Me busting on your back. I'll let them know when I'm bored. You a disgrace to little girls. You failed gymnast living in the past at your mama house with your mama. Lucky I showed you around. You're welcome. My baby mama know a weak bitch when she spot one. You played yourself. Laugh, laugh. Good Lord. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, that sound like a hit or quit situation. That sound like homie hit that joker. She got in her feelings or something like that, or she was plotting on something, and he just started snapping on her, and she just came back to bite. And that's just what it looked like. That looked like a hit or quit situation, and she came back biting. First off, I'm gonna sit here and say, I don't really know her because I wasn't there. Nobody was there. So I'm gonna just go ahead and say this. This is all alleged. She could be right, she could be wrong, she could be a bold-faced liar, she could be telling the straight-up truth. But I'm gonna tell you my opinion. I feel like she's lying. Now, I'm gonna tell you where I'm going with this. This was all a setup, okay? If y'all paid attention to my earlier videos, I pretty much said that, Antonio Brown had this thing about him where he felt like his talent was too undeniable, and he got in the way of his stardom, of his fame, and and he got too loose-lipped. And when you're in a dominant system, like I said, when you're in a dominant system with people that run it, and you don't run it, when you think you're running it, but you're not. Just because you got hired by the Patriots, you go into Belichick, you go into Tom Brady, and you got your $30 million guaranteed, you kind of ruffled feathers a little bit, and you said what you said around the Steelers, that doesn't mean that you can have it your way. I don't really know who called this hit, but I can definitely tell you somebody called this hit. It's kind of funny how this thing just come out of nowhere as soon as this man about to go to Massachusetts and play for the Patriots and start week 2. This was all a hit. She was paid under the table by somebody who had the bread and said, you know what, he done pissed off the wrong people. He pissed me off. And it may not be the GM of the Raiders. I'm not going to say it's him. I'm not going to even go there. But I will say this. You calling a cuz the cracker. You talking crazy to people that run that, who got way more money than you. Bro, you digging a hole for yourself. And I'm not surprised that this came out. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy part about that is the woman that's, when I first read this, I thought it was a white girl. It's a black girl, y'all. She's black. She's straight up black. Which means to tell me that somebody paid her and they did that just to start friction. Throw a black girl up in there so they could start some friction between black men and black women. And it can also help plead their case. So it's kind of crazy how this ain't even nothing criminal. This is just straight up her seeking some money. She wants $75,000, and she showed up. That's my whole thing. She kept showing up. Where she went wrong, I see where she went wrong at. Where it looks questionable is when she mentioned the fact that he was skeeting on her back. She kept going back to his house after the club and all this other stuff, and I'm like, yo, so you mean to tell me after you were sexually assaulted, you kept going back? After this man done skeeted on your back, after he done tweeted about it or whatever, he sent multiple messages out to his friends and all that, and you still kept going back? The whole brother and sister thing that y'all had and y'all fell out, this seems like y'all was fucking around. Y'all had a sexual relationship. Y'all both consented on it. And then all of a sudden, now that he got all this stuff running, and now it's time to throw Antonio Brown under the bus. Now, we all know Antonio had caused a lot of trouble. He stirred up the wrong coffee with a lot of folks. But that doesn't mean that we wish this type of stuff on Antonio. I'm going to say in this case, I got Antonio's back. But this is just my opinion. Everybody got their own. This is a straight up setup. And look, it only costs a couple $100 to get somebody buried. So you cannot sit here and tell me that she can't get paid off. Someone like her can't get paid off to throw this man under the bus. I feel bad for Antonio Brown in this situation, but he stirred up the wrong coffee. So this is a message to everybody out there. Don't feel like you too above the system. Don't feel like that you're better than others. When you out here and you representing your people and you representing yourself and representing your family, you got to understand everything's on the line. Not just you, not just your money, not just your person, not just your character. Everything is on the line. Your mother, she's affected by it. Your daughters, your sons, your friends, your family. Everybody's affected by what's going on around you. And it's a sad case, man, because it's a sister that stepped up and decided to bring this up. And what's so crazy is they got filed today. You know what I'm saying? They got filed on this Tuesday. So you mean to tell me after 3 whole years, you decide to come back and just say, you know what? He raped me. He jacked off on my back. You know what I'm saying? This is the crop of BS. I'm gonna just go ahead and say that. This is the crop of BS. Hey man, we gonna see how it all plays out. But I will tell you, this ain't nothing but a setup to get Antonio Brown taken out the lead and to assassinate his character worse than what it already looks as it is. You know what I'm saying? It's already bad enough he wasn't people's cup of tea anyway. And you think your enemies want to see you happy? Your enemies probably kicking you right now and they feeding into it and they laughing at the shit. I don't know anybody that hates Antonio Brown, but I can for sure say that I bet you he got some enemies out here that is having a time of their lives right now. I would never wish this on anybody, especially a black man. I wouldn't wish it on anybody, but to see a brother go through this ain't it, man. We see this stuff happen all the damn time, and y'all cannot sit here and tell me this is not a coincidence. Antonio Brown is being set up. You know, I can just imagine you call him a man a cracker and all the other stuff, and then he run back and be like, oh, I'm a cracker? All right, bet. I got you. Okay, I got you. No. Let the little Negro go ahead and run his mouth. Let him go ahead and feel like he bad. And this is what they do. When you playing their game, when you playing their board game, when you're in their world, when you're in their field, it's theirs. They run this. They can put out all kind of press. You can't stop press, bro. You can't stop press. You can't stop people from putting salt in your name. When they ready to pull your card and they ready to get you out of there, they gonna find any way to do it. And they couldn't have found a better way to do it by picking a black woman. All right, it would have been too easy with a white girl. But now we in them times now where, look, you know, hell, we got brothers out here defending sisters at nail shops, and the sister's still showing up. So you don't think that sister's gonna take some checks to get your ass the hell up out of here? Yeah, they gonna take some checks. It only costs a couple $100 or even some stacks to get you under the ground. So it ain't nothing for a sister to take 20, 30, 50 racks to lie on your ass and then, you know, make it a win, lose the draw. Hey, here go 30 racks. Win, lose the draw, I got you. As long as he looking crazy out here, I got you. And the thing about it is, the Patriots, they're not like a chaotic type of team. They don't like drama. And, you know, this is going to be really interesting to see if he's going to play or not. And, you know, whether he might get released or not. I hope he doesn't get released, but I can't see this type of trouble circulating around the Patriots locker room, especially with the whole Aaron Hernandez thing that happened years ago. And, you know, I just pray that they let him play. I pray that he get a chance to prove his case and defend himself in the right way and in the right manner, in the right fashion, because we can't have stuff like this floating around, man. Like I say, this is all my opinion. I really don't know what happened, but I do smell some bullshit, all right? I smell some straight up bullshit, and this ain't right. And if she is telling a lie, shame on her. Shame on her. Shame on her. And I feel like, look, look, people need to be thrown in jail for lying for stuff like this, because this ain't right. You over here messing up people's whole livelihoods, all in the name of you trying to get some damn bread. Like I told y'all, all money ain't good money, but hey man, we got dirty hustles out here and we got clean hustles, like I said. So Antonio Brown got himself in a lot of mess. He even blocked Stephen A. Smith today. You know what I'm saying? And Stephen A. Smith kind of jumped on his case. So now you over here burning bridges and stuff like that, and you think these people are really going to defend you all the way 1,000 like that? You don't already develop enemies, man. But this is why you got to watch how you talk to people, how you treat people, how you react, you know, how you drag people under the mud, because it ain't all about you. This is what happens when you make it all about you. When you make it all about you and you feel like you're untouchable, look, the dominant society got a way of humbling you and pulling your nigga card. And he got his nigga card pulled just now. This could very well affect the rest of his life. This could affect his career. He could be gone, you know what I'm saying, because of this. I pray that he doesn't, but at the end of the day, man, I'm just telling y'all what happens when you move like an Antonio Brown. Like I say, it's an unfortunate situation. It's just messed up, man. It's real messed up. Like I said, this is all my opinion, so don't be jumping on me talking about how you really know. I don't know what happened, but I smell bullshit, and you know you smell it too. Stop playing. Man, woman, I don't give a damn what you are. You know you smell the bullshit. Stop playing. This is some bullshit right here, y'all. America, this is some bullshit.